Hey everyone, welcome in. Thank you guys for being here today. This is Jay Pylon. I'm back at it again with another Through the Mail autograph video. This is going to be another good one. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Up first, we got Ron Guidry on this custom sports card that I made, featuring his nicknames of the 70s or nicknames of the 70s collection that I'm kind of currently working on building up. And so his nickname was GATOR. And I put a lot of details on the back of this one as well. All that scuffing around there, that's a print that I did. I wanted to design it like it was kind of like those chipping that you get out of those 70s cards when they have the black border. So this card is not chipped up. It's a custom, and it's just designed to look that way. There is the back. I'm sure if you guys pulled out your phones, you could do the QR code. Look it up. It's the Amazon book. And just put a lot of little details into the back to showcase nickname GATOR and Louisiana Lightning there on the Guidry. And I also hooked him up with some other customs. I know he's usually just a one per guy. And I also got back this 89. So very cool. This took quite a while to get back from Mr. Guidry. So pretty appreciate sending that out. Next up, Tommy Hutton on this 67 rookie cards that never were. I think this is 67 rookie cards that never were series that I was working on. So I made this custom to represent one of his rookie cards, and I think it turned out really nice. I liked how it looks. Looks pretty sharp. Here's another part of the rookie card collection. Looks really neat. I think this is a 67. The other one was a 66, I believe. Sorry, guys. I'll let you see that for a second there. All right, and then Tommy Hutton was the cousin to Bill South, and Bill South was this college player that was coming up in the ranks and got drafted to the Dodgers, and he was really considered to be like the next Steve Garvey. But he was on his way to go and watch a college football game, with his college roommate playing in that game. His college roommate was O.J. Simpson. And on his way to the game, he got hit and run over by a vehicle, and so he died, and he was not able to go into the pros like everything was projected for him, and so it was a tragedy. I did make a 69 custom, so I sent that 69 custom out to Tommy Hutton. So I'm not sure if he sent me back anything extra, because he didn't say anything on the note, and there was no note. So I have no idea if Tommy Hutton what he thought about it or whatever. But I wrote him that, I know he's the cousin of Bill South, so I wanted to send him a custom card that I made of Bill, and I did so, and he kept it. But he also signed a bunch of cards for me in return too. So thank you to Tommy Hutton. And there's his what is that, a 79 on the Expos. Those cards have a really cool look to them. I'm kind of a big fan of the 78 series though also. And there he is on the 1980. Next up, we're going to have another card that has a real big story behind it as well. And let's get into that one right now. And first up, this one will be sent out again. Mel Baney, Ralph Garcia, Doug Rao, rookie card, 73 pitchers. Great card there. And we're going to be talking right now about Mel Baney. So I went ahead and sent to him. He was a pitcher on the Reds. And I made a few. I have this one here. This is the Canadian version, or the OPC version of that card. So I'll be sending out to Ralph Garcia with this card. And here he is on the 72. He signed in pin on the older cards. He signed in different things, right? He signed in a pin on both of these ones, I believe. And there is a custom that I made. A 71 custom. A 73 custom. Boy, that 73 came out really, really nice. Here's his Michigan State. I colorized this card because it was in black and white, and I don't think it popped enough. So I colorized it. I thought this would look really neat like that. Here's a 60 style. Mel was a two-time all-state selection in baseball, also starring in basketball. So he was a two-sport athlete. 67 and 68, he was named to the All Big Ten. He was later named one of the top 100 MSU athletes of the 20th century. He's a Hall of Fame member of his high school, and I believe he has a lot of different stuff going on for his college team. He played for the Reds in 1970. He only had 2 strikeouts, and yeah, it's just one. He was just in there for one season with the Reds. I don't know if they had the benches full or what they had. Well, I mean, it's Big Red Machine at the time, right? So I don't know what happened with Mel not getting more time. I don't know if he got injured or what, because he was a big deal there at Michigan State. He only got just a few games out of him there with the Reds. Mel Bainey. So next up, we got the guy in the middle, Ralph Garcia. For you guys that don't know, I'm going to tell you guys a little backstory on him. Oh, he sent me his. Oh, just a second. So I'm going to break this down for you guys. So Garcia is a legendary Mexican baseball pitcher who captured the hearts of fans during his 12 seasons in Mexico. Elected to the Mexican Baseball Hall of Fame in 2005, he accumulated more than 100 victories and pitched 2 no-hitters. His legacy as one of the best pitchers in the history of the Ciudad Juarez Indians lives on the annals of Mexican baseball. His MLB debut was in 1972 for the Padres, and his last appearance was in '74 for the Padres. In the Mexican League, he had 1,649 strikeouts, 32 shutouts, 2 no-hitters. He was a 3 times champion, strikeout champion, and Mexican Baseball Hall of Famer in 2005. He actually wrote me a letter and said that he really liked the customs and would like for me to make some more. This is his O-Pee-Chee card. I'll be sending this out to Mel to get that signed. And let's go ahead and start with the cards and the customs here. There did a 73, and here I sent him a 74 custom, and in return he sent me his own 74 custom. And so I'm going to send him another 74 custom as well. My 74 custom also looks like this, except maybe a little bit clearer, a little bit brighter maybe. But this back is just fantastic. What a great job that does. This is Skip's custom. Let me read the back of that. Skip's Trading Customs. These are pretty good custom cards too. They're along the lines of the ones that I make as well. The fronts are not as bright as my customs usually are, though, I would say. See, there's a little bit more darkness on theirs. Let me see if I can find a comparison. All right, that's a Skip's custom, and here's my custom. Both are solid. Really nice to get this back. I'm surprised that I don't see hardly any, if any at all, TTMers going after Ralph Garcia, because he has such a storied, legendary career there in Mexico. He had family in Mexico, so he had too much roots in Mexico, I guess. So he was comfortable going there and out of the away from the Padres for a little while, where he just became the man over there with the Indians. And here's what this Indians card right there, Juarez, Rafael Garcia. And that's also a custom that I made, but it is based on what they would have had their minor league card looking like over there, because they're like, I guess they're kind of like a type of professional ball, not because from the Mexico League. And this is a card he made himself, and it's actually glued. I think it's 2 pieces glued together. This is Immortal 2005. Their Hall of Fame inductions are called Immortals, and this is in Spanish. I don't know what it says. I speak a few different languages well enough to ask for food and go around different places, but I'm not sure about Spanish. And this is this other custom that he made, which is kind of like off of a postcard. I could really clean something like this up, though. If I had some access to some of his images, I could really go to town on making some different cards for him if you wanted. But that's Ralph Garcia, so happy to share that with you guys. I thought that was really cool. 83 Greg Gross with the Phillies. 385 days or something like that to get this one back. I love the Topps 83. And so what I've done is I've actually ordered a box of 83 Topps. I think it'll be a partial set, and that's okay. I'm going to check and see if anything's missing out of it or not. And I hope that it turns out pretty cool. 84 Topps is super expensive. So, when I'm ordering stuff, I just get it off of eBay and try to get them for I think the total cost was like $10 shipped for the partial set, and it was 99 cents for the box. So we'll see how it comes out, how it turns out, and I hope it's really neat on there. Okay, so that's Marty Bystrom on the 84 with the Phillies. And let me move this back out the way so I can show you guys what I was working on. I don't know how well this is going to pull up on the camera here. There is my shout out to Sweet Bob and also Genzos, because both of you guys have been showing so many cool cards as of late that, when I started, I didn't have any of these kind of cards, but this is a TTM Fuel box that I put together here, all alphabetically ordered. Shout out to Sweet Bob with all the alphabetical suggestions that he's got. And, I can put together with this my 80s guys that I'm missing. And that's the game plan. I'm going to go through here. We got different guys that I've already got player runs of, but some of these guys I don't. I think he has only just minor league cards, and then this is his one rookie card only, TR Bryden or whatever. So all these guys are signers. I'm sorry about the camera movement. That's just holding it here. So yeah, I'm planning on sending all this out to be signed up, and I'm waiting on my box of 87 Donruss, 88 Donruss, my 84, 85, and 86 Topps to arrive. And I've already got some 88 Flair knocked out, so I plan to just get these all, my 80s collection, knocked out in one swoop. I'll be sending all this out as soon as those other boxes come in. I'm going to pull the different guys aside for their addresses and things, and then I'm going to send that off. I just got a roll, two of these 100 roll stamps to do it with, so we can get this accomplished. My 1950s guys are almost all done, and then I'm going to get into the binder stuff. I'm going to show you guys what the binder collection looks like. Here is Tippy Martinez. I've mentioned this guy about 100 times in you guys' other channels, saying, hey, I'm trying to get some Tippy Martinez stuff going because I've never wrote to him. So this would be a first time on some of these guys. Roger Mason, never wrote to him before. As he didn't here in Oklahoma. I just didn't have a there's no card shop around here. So Scott McGregor I did write to before. So this is gonna be so fun to have the 87 Topps cards signed, and then I'm gonna stick in the 88 Donruss, or if they had any rookies in 84, 85, 86, I'll put those in with these. I'll mail them out. Typically I send out 4 cards typically, unless they have a limit on whatever. I'll send out 4 cards at a time. But if they're limited, I'll follow whatever their limit is. And then if they want customs or extra customs or something like that, then I'll throw in some extra customs for them and see if they like it or not. Appreciate you guys for watching. Stay well, be blessed, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow when I get some more through the mail autographs. Later on, guys.